All right. Okay, let's get back to work. Hello and welcome to the stream. This is my project, which is called Legends of Kyrothia. I have not. It is the intention behind this project is to kind of be like a futuristic sort of Legend of Zelda sort of game. The main inspiration is the N64 Zelda games, like mainly Ocarina of Time, and yeah, so far the project's going on pretty well. I think, at least I think it is. And yeah, I'm currently working on some quest-related content in the game. So yesterday I fixed a. I didn't really fix a. It's not so much that I fixed a bug. I mean, I did fix a bug, but the bug that like was created as a result of work that I had done during that session. But the main thing I did was I made it so that, well, it's kind of hard to explain, but NPCs have like different possible behaviors, and they like do different things depending on which behavior. And I added this feature or this thing. Well, yeah, I guess you could say it's a feature where I can toggle whether or not the NPC is interactable while that state is active, and I can do this on like a per. It's like on a per. Sorry, not state, behavior. Okay, and I could do this on like a per behavior basis. So I can make it so that when the NPC is like walking around, you can't really talk to them, but when they're standing still, you can. All right, so let's see if I can. So yesterday I managed to get that working, and then I fixed a bug where the NPC where like things wouldn't get initialized properly. Now it's fine, but yeah, it was a thing that I had to deal with at the time. Excuse me, I'm a bit tired today. And I'm spamming true to the console because I forgot to erase some debug code. Oh well. Okay. Well, I cannot talk to this guy because he is not interactable right now. I wonder what this is. All right. All right, and it crashes. Check call error, invalid call, non-existent function rolled into. Okay. All right, that should be pretty easy to fix. All right. I'm not gonna bother testing for that because I'm pretty sure that's how it is. Specified cast is not valid. Okay, I think that is in the clearing level. Apologies ahead of time. This is probably going to be a really boring stream. If you don't want to watch it, I don't blame you. Most of my streams are boring, to be honest. I mean, purposes of these streams isn't really to entertain, as strange as that may sound. It's mostly to kind of prove that I'm working on this and that I haven't abandoned the project. It's like my way of holding myself accountable for this project, which I do want to finish at some point, even if it's like a decade away. Okay, set NPC behavior. Oh, I think that was the cause of this bug here. Node not found relative to oh, I see. Oh, whoops. Oh, whoops. There is already a follow root here. Okay. Okay. What should I say is the name of it? What should I call this text index? So this show text node is a node that makes the text box appear, and it displays basically just text, and then the text box controls progression of text in whatever text happens to be there. It kind of it doesn't show all the text at once. It does that thing like they do in Zelda where the text is like go display one character at a time, or not one character at a time, but it's like it adds character by character by character, kind of at the speed that you read it. And it's set up to use the translation spreadsheet that the Godot engine supports. But I'm trying to figure out why. So the way that works is, by the way, this is a feature that is built into the Godot engine. So you have a so the first column is like the ID for the text data, and the next column is that translation of that text. I currently only have English. English is EN. I have a bunch of text in-game text that is set up to be displayed here. But what I'm wondering is what I should call the ID for this. I have to kind of come up with it right now. I'll just do that. I don't know. Maybe I shouldn't have him swear. Just say. I wanted to say something in like exclamation that kind of signifies that he's mad or upset. Something that's kind of believable for a character of his size. This is the character that is going to be speaking, by the way. It's a little weird, furry sort of dude, big ears and antennas. And what's gonna happen is he's gonna run up to this blocked pathway and be like, "Oh no, it's blocked. We have to find another way around. Follow me," and then he's gonna lead you back. That's the plan. I just need to figure out what he's gonna say. It's harder than you might think to come up with this sort of dialogue, because like you can't just write it's like writing a short passage it's like you're trying to characterize the character in a way. Like, what would this character say in a situation? Like, you know what the idea of what he's gonna say. Like, I want him to signify that he's upset by the fire blocking the path, and then basically say we have to find another way around. But what exact words would he use according to like his personality? No, I can come up with some sort of. Okay. Well, here's one. By the what? So the one is like this it's basically God. This fire is out of control. It's we're gonna have to find another way around. Actually, how about this? He says this, and then another text box appears where he continues. He says, "Looks like this path is impassable. We're gonna have to find another way around." And now he's going to say where they're going to go. Follow me. I'm here going to go through the temple of the one. By the way, I'm capitalizing one for a reason. It's like a religiously significant for them. I'm going to go to the Sayonara Temple of the One. Make haste. All right. Now I edited a Excel file for this, so the reason I did that is for the basically just for formatting. Makes it easier for me to like adjust like the size of cells. And then when I do, and then when I want to actually import it into Godot, I export it as a CSV file. This is just how I do things. This is completely optional. It's not. This isn't like a tutorial, by the way. This is basically just me working. Yep. If you have like a suggestion, you can leave it in the comments or in the chat. I'll probably listen to you. I'm definitely not an expert, but I do have a few years of experience using this. And there's a reason why I'm not using a version 4.4 of Godot. I mean, for one thing, it's like apparently it's got stability issues, but mainly because I started this project on 3.2, and now it's on 3.6, and the process of updating a project from 3.6 to whatever version of 4 is it's very daunting. It's gonna break a lot of stuff. I actually attempted to do it once, and it was more work than I was willing. It's more work than I'm willing to do. So you'll probably see in the description that I'm entertaining the idea of switching over to Redot because I prefer the community. But it's possible that I might not be able to. It depends on whether or not they release a branch of Redot that's Redot that that is like compatible with that's directly compatible with 3.x 3.5 3.6 projects. All right, so what does he say? He says, so 3 dialog boxes. Oh, I shouldn't have closed that. Okay, let's open it back up. There's 1. There's 2. There's 3. Okay. Node not found. Follow route. Go to point. Right. Oh, okay. All right. Spawned in the wrong location. Because oh, hold on. I wanted to fix this quickly because this is bothering me. problem is, I forget which script has it. No. Oh, here it is. Excuse me, I'm tired. Alright, so every scene in my project, or every like level in my not every scene, every level in my project has like a default spawning location, and then it also has like a bunch of spawn locations that are linked to other levels. I guess you could call them portals or something. I'm not sure the right word is, but it's like if you arrive in another level from a different level, or using a or from like a certain loading zone, it's well, the game like keeps track of it uses that the data in that loading zone to determine where it should spawn from in the next level. Oh. All right, all right, all right, all right, all right. Okay. The reason the screen is black is because the game has a sort of fade in, fade out system that is in the auto load, which exists perpetually as long as the game is running, even when you switch from one scene to another. So, when I touched the loading zone, a fade out was triggered, which caused it to the fade out to turn the screen black. And then this scene here didn't have a fade back in thing. And now it should, so it should probably be fine. In case you're wondering what exactly I'm working on, like in the grand scheme of things, not in the grand scheme of things, but like project-wise, I'm actually working on like the actual content of the game, surprisingly. The reason it's surprising is because I spent like several years working on the mechanics of the game, and I'm still working on that, but now I'm kind of working on it alongside the actual game content. And I do have like a sort of, it's not written down or anything like that, but like a mental image of how I want the game to go. Oh, there he is. There's the dude. All right. All right. So I'm supposed to be able to talk to him now. Ooh, here's a little stuttery. What's up with that? Why is it? Why is it doing that? It's pretty crazy. Yeah, it's like it's actually struggling with something. Wonder what's going on. I wonder if it's this big alpha texture. Yeah, that's probably it, now that I think about it. Okay, so I'm supposed to be able to talk to this guy now, but it's not working. Time to find out why. You there, why can't I talk to you? Set behavior. Oh, I know why. Because I switched the behavior. So here's a quick explanation of my NPC behaviors. I think I did like the. Well, I didn't explain it, but yeah, there's like you could think of it as sort of like a state machine sort of thing. It's not really a state machine, but it's like an NPC can like transition from one behavior to another. And that transition is determined via, but it's unlike a state machine because that transition is determined by outside factors, mainly other scripts. But anyways, each behavior has its own sort of characteristics. So here is the base NPC behavior. It's not designed to actually be used. It's an abstract class. And every other behavior is a subclass of NPC behavior. So NPC cutscene. It has absolutely nothing. And that's because the idea is that I'm turning every script related thing off so that I can manipulate the NPC using animation, which is useful for cutscenes. Hence it's called NPC cutscene. NPC follow route. So I had this other system called NPC route, which is a series of points that the NPC follows along. It supports branching pathways, and yeah, it's basically how I'm doing NPC navigation in this game. If you're wondering why I'm not just using the nav mesh system, because I'm trying to be authentic to how games used to be made back in the day. I could cheat and use a. Like, I kind of think of it as cheating to use. Maybe that's a bit toxic. Maybe I shouldn't be doing that, but it's how I've been doing this the whole time. So it's like NPC follows a series of points. It's possible to randomize it a bit. And there's go to point which supports 1 point. And there's NPC guide route, which is an expansion of follow route, with the added requirement being that the NPC will only move along the route if the player is within a certain distance of the NPC or is further ahead on the route. It's not programmed perfectly, but it works 90%. It works like 90% of the time. So it's like if you're further, you saw this. I showed you this in action. If you're in the stream earlier and you watch this character has when he's in this part of the game during this quest, he appears here and he follows along the route, but he only advances if you're like either ahead or you're next to him. And that's I kind of like inadvertently demonstrated that like a few minutes ago. But yeah. So anyways, hold on. Follow route has a on destination reach event, and I forgot to put that into NPC go to point. The reason that's important is because I was using that to determine when it's a lot of stuff going on, but I programmed this instance so to be that you can't interact with this guy while he's like traveling to the position to the point, but you can talk to him when he's in his idle state. The problem is he never transitions to his idle state because NPC go to points doesn't have the on arrival event, and yeah, I'm gonna have to add that in right now. So I'm gonna do that right now. I'm gonna take copy. Actually, I'm gonna cut this. I'm gonna put it over here. follow root is an extension of go to point, and guide root is an extension of follow root. Lots of polymorphism going on here. Build. Hmm. I think now it should work. Build. Oh. Alright, we're gonna have to trek through the deep woods again. Please bear with me. I wonder if it would have been smart to have this dude run slightly faster than the player. So on one hand, he's got shorter legs, so you'd think he might not be able to move as fast. On the other hand, he's lighter, so that might mean that it's easy for him to move faster. Dang it! Can't talk to him. Didn't work. Bothering me. That was a debug thing that I forgot about. Right, no biggie. So, why can't I talk to this guy? Hmm. Okay, I guess he's not reaching his destination. Okay. Hmm. Okay. Hmm. It's weird. Why is it so far apart? It shouldn't be. It's right there. Okay, I have to see what's going on. I'm just going to take the default entrance point and move it next to the entrance to that area. Where is it? Where is it? That away. Huh? What? Okay. So he's pretty much bang on the right spot. That is... I don't understand. I wrote echo there because my brain is still in PHP mode from work. But this ain't PHP, this is C sharp. Okay, I need to see what these are. Need to see what they are. Ah. So you're telling me that that the distance between these two vectors is 4? That's nonsense. That's completely nonsense. There's no way that's that. There must be something wrong with this. Yeah, I think I found a problem. So my basic movement function just wasn't doing the thing. Yeah, and there you go. Destination reached. Okay. Wow. All right. Next, let's see if we can talk to them. Mr. NPC, let me talk to you. By the one, this fire is out of control. Looks like this path is impassable. We're going to have to find another way around. Follow me. We're going to go through the Sayonara Temple of the One. Make haste. Hey, okay. It works. Yes. Okay. All right. Progress. Progress is good. All right. So, after you finish talking to this guy, what should happen is he should walk back. And I need to fix this vanishing point here because it is too visible. Yeah, you're not supposed to be able to see that, by the way. I clearly messed up when modeling this. Oh. Okay. All right. Here it is. Okay. I'm just gonna quickly do something that I'm gonna have to quit early because, yeah, supper time. All right. Man, even the level edge, I get lost here. I mean, I'm not lost. It's just that I can't see where everything is. Hmm. One more try. One more try. All right. I think that's probably good for today. Yeah, technically I should go for a few more minutes, but I want to have supper now. But yeah, have a good